So for those that are watching on YouTube a bit later on, if you've got a towel available, that'll be perfect. So every stretch we're going to be doing is about 30 seconds long. I'm going to start real simple. If you've got any background noises going on, you might want to mute yourself. And then if you need to shout anything at me, unmute yourself and then shout loudly. So we'll get started. So to begin with, we're going to do big arm circles, just like this. We're going to go forward first. Lovely. We'll do about 15 seconds on each side for this one. Got lots of stretches to get through in 30 minutes. And let's go the other direction. So as we go back, we're opening out the chest. Keep those abs tucked in. Try and keep good posture as we go along these stretches. And we're going to do some shoulder rolls in 3, 2, 1. So shoulder rolls. We're going forward first. Getting that full range of movement all the way around, as high as we can. Bringing them forward and as far back as you can. And let's go the other direction. Kind of retracting the shoulders as we go back. And we're going to do snow angels in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So snow angels, we're going to go up and then down. Crossing the hands as we go up. As we go up, I want you to look up towards the ceiling and look down as you come to the bottom of that snow angel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Head rolls. So we're going to turn our head up to the ceiling. And as we get to the bottom part, we're looking down, I want you to reverse the direction. So as you look down, change direction. So easing some tension in the neck. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the next one, we're going to squat down. We're going to reach up and be nice and tall. I want you to go onto your tiptoes, squat and reach. Squat down, reach up nice and high. 30 seconds of these. Really go up on those tiptoes. Getting those calf muscles warm. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So next one, we're going to lunge forward and we're going to raise our hands in the air, just like this. Raising that hand in the air, dropping that back knee. Excellent. Again, warming up those leg muscles, opening up those hip flexors. 3, 2, 1. Okay, next one. I want your feet to be apart. Feet facing 12 o'clock. We're going to lunge to one side. I want you to keep your hips low as we go from side to side. So kind of snaking those hips. Going from side to side. Good. 3, 2, 1. Good. Next one. Walkouts. Going onto our hands, walking forwards, press up position, and then walking all the way back, getting your heels on the floor to stretch those hamstrings and calves. Another 10 seconds or so. Last, make the next one your last one. Okay, lovely. Okay, so next one, we're going to do standing, simple standing calf stretch. So you want your back heel on the floor, and you want that leg to be dead straight, and then you're going to lean forward, bending your front knee. Now the important thing is to keep that heel, back heel on the floor. So the stretch you probably do in most of your classes that you do at the gym. And switch sides. Keeping that heel on the floor, leaning forward. If you need to support yourself, hold on to the wall. Okay, lovely. And the next one is simple quad stretch again. Hold your hand out to the side, a common stretch. Bring your foot behind, knees together, slight bend in the standing leg. Now try and push your hips forward in this one to feel that stretch a bit more in the quads. Remember to keep breathing as we stretch. And switch sides. Again, if you want to hold on to the wall to keep your balance, it's fine. Good work. Okay, so the next stretch is our last standing stretch. So you're going to bring your one leg straight. You're going to dig your heel into the ground. You're going to bend your back knee, and you're going to try and reach for your toes. If you can reach your toes, then I want you to pull them back to feel it in your calf muscles a bit more. Now, if you can't reach your toes, try and bend that back knee a little bit more. But the idea is to keep that leg straight, the front leg straight. And change. Okay, brilliant. Okay, so standing up. So you might, again, to keep your balance, you might want to hold onto the wall. We're just going to do some circles with our ankles. Because when we do our floor stretches in a moment, we're going to be sat on our ankles. Just want to make sure they're nice and stretched. And then go each direction. We'll spend about 15 seconds on each side. Okay, and the other foot. Let's get that rotation. Draw in those circles. And go the other direction. You might find that one ankle's more supple than the other. 3, 2, 1. Okay. So next one, I want you to get down into a lunging position like this. I want you to lean forwards, pushing those hips forward to feel a stretch in your hip flexors. Now, if you can't feel that stretch, I want you to drag that back knee a little bit more. And hold. Again, lunge a little bit into it to feel the stretch a bit more. And switch leg. So leaning forwards, stretching the hip flexors. And again, slide that back leg towards the wall behind you if you want to feel the stretch a bit more. And relax that one off. So line on your front. Hands on the floor by your shoulders. Feet facing the wall behind you. You're going to put yourself into a cobra stretch position. Just going to hold this stretch for about 15 seconds. Gazing up at the ceiling. And come down into this position here. And you're going to go push yourself into a plank like this. And I want you to go into a downward dog position, okay? Which is like this, an upside down V. If you need to bring your hands closer towards you, then do so. You can try and get those heels on the floor if you can. Really stick that bottom in the air. Just hold this one for 30 seconds. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So back into that plank position. What we're going to do, the greatest stretch in the world. So you're going to plant one foot on the outside of your right hand, and you're going to rotate to this position and hold. We'll do 15 seconds per side. Bring that hand down, flick that leg back, and then left foot placed on the outside of your left hand, fingertips pointing towards the ceiling. Bring that hand down, bring that foot back. So the next one, a pigeon stretch. So now you're going to bring your right knee to your right hand. In this position, you're going to lean forward, you're going to put your forearms on the floor. And again with this one, keep leaning forward until you feel a stretch. If you want to feel the stretch more, you can drag your back foot back towards the ceiling a little bit more. Should feel this in your glutes. Okay, onto our hands. Flip that leg back and go on the opposite side. So left knee to your left hand. Drop down into the pigeon stretch. And hold. Okay, onto your hands. Flip that leg back. I want you to lower yourself down onto the floor. And from here, I want you to do a lying quad stretch. So try and grab your ankle and dig your hips into the ground. Now optional, do it with both legs at the same time. Feels really nice. So if you're doing both legs, we'll hold it for 30 seconds. If you're doing single legs, I'll tell you when to change sides. So if you're doing a single leg, change in 3, 2, 1. I'm going to release the stretch in 3, 2, 1. Release that down. Have your hands by your sides. Bring yourself up into cobra stretch. Once again, stretching those abs. Now I want you to roll back into child pose. Sitting on the heels of your feet, trying to drop the head. Reach those hands forward and hold the position. You want to feel the stretch in your back. In 10 seconds, we are going to walk our right hand to our right hand side to feel a stretch in your left hand side. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So walk that right hand, lead with the right hand to the right hand side until you feel a stretch in the left hand side. Kind of try and keep your hips facing towards the floor. Don't rotate at all. In 10 seconds, we're going to walk, leading with our left hand to the left-hand side to feel a stretch in your right-hand side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start walking those hands. Keep walking them over to the left-hand side. Feel that stretch, the right-hand side of your body. In 10 seconds, we're going to walk back to center. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk back to center. Go into tabletop position. Cat, cow stretches. So the cat stretch, draw that belly button up, drop the head. Feel that stretch in the lower back. And then dip down, belly button, drop that belly button, head up, the cow stretch. And then let's reverse that again. Cat stretch. And down to cow stretch. Okay, back to tabletop position. Okay, so we're going to try yoga push-up. Okay, so yoga push-up looks a little bit like this. So we start in a plank position. We go into that downward dog like this. We press into the floor. We come up through into an upward dog position. And then back, downward dog, into upward dog. Okay, so do that for 30 seconds. Off you go. Take your time with them. So you sort of roll through into that upward dog. Make the next one your last one. Downward dog. Press into the floor. Upward dog. And then back into tabletop position. We're going to thread the needle to stretch out the shoulders. So you're going to take the weight on your right hand. You're going to thread your left arm underneath. You're going to bring your left shoulder to the floor. Okay, thread that arm back. Now take the weight with your left hand, thread the right hand through, get your right shoulder to the floor. Okay, thread it back. Okay, lovely. So the next one we are going to do in a plank position. Lower yourself to the floor. Okay, so this time you're going to bring your right arm straight by your side. And what you're going to do, you're going to push yourself with your left hand into this position. So you're stretching out the chest. And you plant your one foot behind your straight leg. And then rotate. And then the same on the other side. This time your left hand comes out to the side, right hand comes towards your shoulders. And then you bring your leg behind you like this. And roll back. So that's our lying down stretches. Now we're going to sit up into a seated position. And what we're going to do, we're just going to simply reach as far as we can to our feet. Now this one is important to try and keep those knees on the floor with your legs straight, so there's no bend in the knees. Hold it for another 15 seconds. If you can take a breath, and as you blow out, try and reach a little bit more. Fantastic. Just stretching the hamstrings. 3, 2, 1. Another hamstring stretch we're going to do. So that you're going to plant one foot like this on the floor, and you're going to reach forward. Again, reaching as far as you can. Try and keep that leg straight. Keep your neck and your shoulders relaxed as you bend forwards. Good, and change sides. Again, try and relax your shoulders and neck. Hold it for another 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. So this is where you're going to need your towel now. So again, it's a seated stretch. So try and keep that body in a good posture, shoulders back and down rather than leaning forward like this. You're going to wrap the towel around your toes. Okay? And all you're going to do is pull the towel back. So you can feel that stretch in your calf muscles. So seated towel calf stretch. Let's hold it for another 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch sides. Again, wrap it around your toes. Keep that leg straight, and then pull. So feel that stretch in the calf. Ten seconds. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so the next one, you're going to stay seated, but this time wrap it on the underside of your foot, not around your toes. Keeping both legs straight, you're going to lift one up. You're going to pull that towel towards you until you feel a stretch in your hamstrings. So a seated towel hamstring stretch. Now with all stretches, if you feel you can take that stretch a little bit more, take a deep breath, and as you exhale, take that stretch a little bit more. You can switch sides in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. In 30 seconds, keeping that leg straight. And let's go up. Again, if you can take a deep breath, and as you blow out, try and take that stretch a little bit more. Do so. Try and get that leg a little bit higher off the floor as you pull back. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, stay with the hamstrings and with the towel. This time we're going to lie down. You're going to wrap it around your foot, the back of your foot. Get that leg straight. And let's see how far you can take that stretch. Make sure there's no bend in the knees. Keep it real stretched. And again, if you can feel you can take the stretch a little bit more, deep breath, and then pull back a little bit more until you find that next bit of discomfort. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change sides. 30 seconds, lying hamstring stretch. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so if we put the towel to one side, lying on your back, I want you to hug your knees into your chest. Make it nice and tight. And then we're going to go into a glute stretch. So one leg over the top of your thigh and pull that knee back. If you need to assist this stretch, you can pull a little bit more with your hands. And change sides. And relax that down. Cactus position with your arms. You're going to keep both shoulders on the floor. You're going to bring one knee up to 90 degrees like this, and then you're going to twist your body over your straight leg. Go as far as you can, keeping your shoulders on the floor. And switch sides. So knee up and twist. Okay, lovely. So if we bring ourselves up in a seated position, we're going to do some upper body stretches. So first one, rounding the hands together, rounding the shoulders, push the hands forward, feel that stretch in your upper back. And bring your arms around, hug your elbows, push the chest forward. And good, shoulder stretch, arm across the body, pull the shoulders back. And change sides. Tricep stretch, holding onto your upper back, pushing your arm, upper arm back, don't push on the joints. And change. A couple more stretches. Next stretch, holding onto the side of your head. And pull, stretching out your neck muscles. And change side. Okay, lovely. And standing up. You're going to bring your arms around into a forward fold position. See if you can touch your feet and hold, keeping those legs straight. And slowly rise. And well done. Today, super work.